Hey there everybody, I'm Richard Eisenbeiss for Kotaku.com, and today we're going to take a look at the new JRPG, Oreshika, Tainted Bloodlines. Oreshika Tainted Bloodlines, sequel to classic Japan-only JRPG Ore no Shikabane wo Koete Yuke, or loosely translated, Walk Over My Corpse, is the story of a cursed family whose members are doomed to live an entire lifespan over the course of just 2 years. Moreover, they are unable to reproduce with other humans, leaving only one option: adventure out into the world and impress the gods enough with their deeds to conceive children with them. Thus, Oreshika Tainted Bloodlines is half breeding game, half turn-based RPG. Each month, you gather your family of characters and venture out into one of the nearby dungeons. There, you battle monsters as you search for the boss. Battle begins with a slot machine showing you what loot you will receive at the end of the battle. Of course, you only get this loot if you defeat the enemy commander. There are up to 8 enemies on the screen each battle, with the commander being a unique monster from the others and standing in the most foreground enemy position. If you kill the enemy commander, the battle immediately ends and you receive the loot. However, as this causes the other enemies to flee, you will receive very little in the way of EXP. Thus, the goal of each battle is to kill the enemy commander last for the maximum amount of loot and experience. Properly using the game's class system can make this relatively painless. Each character has a specific class that has a different attack in battle. For example, an archer can shoot any single enemy in the front row or back row, while the Naginata user can strike the entire front row in a single strike, but is unable to attack the back row. Thus, it's best to build a family using a combination of weapons for the best effects in battle. As you move from battle to battle across the map, the timer runs down, signifying the passage of a full month. When this happens, you are left to decide whether to press on to the second month or return home. Be warned though, pressing on can be too stressful for your older or injured characters, causing them to die before their time. Your time at home is centered around the breeding aspects of the game. From adventuring, you gain points that you can spend to convince a god to create a child with one of your characters. As your characters' lifespans are about 2 years, although often a bit less due to injury in their final months, it's important to level them up and breed them in their prime to give them time in their old age to pass on their skills to their children. The game presents over 100 gods to choose from when breeding. The stronger and more expensive the god, the stronger the child will be. Thus, the game is a circle of going into dungeons, leveling up, and gaining breeding points, all to make stronger children who can then go to harder dungeons, level up further, and gain more breeding points. And hopefully, one day, the cycle will end as you end the curse on your family once and for all. Oreshika Tainted Bloodlines was released in Japan for the PlayStation Vita on July 17, 2014. It has been licensed for a Western release, but no specific date has been announced. Stay tuned to Kotaku.com for all your Japanese gaming news and import reviews. Thanks for watching.